Hi guys, today we're going to be doing Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling, and Chapter 6, 7 pages. And I just got braces, so I'm so happy. Okay, so I'm really happy. I hope you liked this video. If you did, remember like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. And remember, guys, comment down below what chapter 6, its name is. And if you get it right, you get a subscriber. Now let's get to it. Harry last month with the Dursleys wasn't fun. True, Dudley had been now scared of Harry because he wouldn't stay in the same room. While Aunt Petunia and Uncle Vernon didn't shut Harry in his cupboard, force him to do anything, or shout at him. In fact, they didn't speak to him at all. Half terrified, half furious, they acted as though any chair with Harry in it were empty. Although this was a little improvement in many ways, it did become a little bit depressing after a while. Harry kept to his room with his new owl for company. He had decided to name her Hedwig, a name he found in the history of magic. His books were very interesting. He lay them up on his bed, read late into the night. Hedwig swooped in and out of the window as she pleaded. It was lucky that Aunt Petunia didn't come and vacuum anymore, because Hedwig kept bringing back dead mice. Every night before he went to sleep, Harry ticked off another day on his piece of paper and pinned it to the wall, counting down to September 1st. On the last day of August, he had thought he'd better speak on his aunt and uncle about getting the King's Cross station the next day. So he went down to the living room where he was watching a quiz show on television. He cleared his throat and to let them know he was there. And Dudley screamed and ran from the room. Uncle Vernon grunted to show he was listening. I need to be at the King's Cross tomorrow, so to go to Hogwarts. Uncle Vernon grunted again. Would it be all right if you gave me a lift? Grunt. Harry supposed that meant yes. Thank you. He was about to go back upstairs when Uncle Vernon actually spoke. Funny way to get Wizard School, the train. Magic carpets all got punctures, have they? Harry didn't say anything. Where is this girl anyway? I don't know, said Harry, realizing this for the first time. He pulled the ticket Hagrid had given him and I'll just take the train from platform 9 3/4 at 11 o'clock, he read. His aunt and uncle stared. Platform what? 9 3/4. Don't talk rubbish, said Uncle Vernon. There's no platform 9 3/4. It's on my ticket. Barking, said Uncle Vernon, howling mad. The lot of them you'll see. You just wait. All right. You'll be the King's Cross. We're going up to London tomorrow anyway, or I wouldn't bother. Why are you going to London? said Harry asked. Keep things friendly. Taking Dooley to the hospital, groaned Uncle Vernon. Got to have some woolly tail removed before he goes to Smeltings. Harry woke up at 5 o'clock the next morning. He was too excited and nervous to go back to sleep. He got up and pulled on his jeans because he didn't want to walk to the station. In his wizard robe, he changed on the train. He checked his Hogwarts list. He had the shut safely in her cage, and then paced the room, waiting for the Dursleys to get up. 2 hours later, Harry's huge, heavy trunk had been loaded into the Dursleys' car. Aunt Petunia had talked Dudley into sitting next to Harry, and they had set off. They reached King Cross at 10:30. Uncle Vernon dumped Harry's trunk into the car and wheeled it to the station for him. Harry thought this would be strangely kind until Uncle Vernon stopped dead, facing the platforms with a nasty grin on his face. "Well, there you are, boy. Platform 9, platform 10. Your platform will be somewhere in the middle. But they don't seem that built it yet, do they?" He was quite right. Of course, there was a big plastic number, 9 over one platform, with a big plastic number 10 over one next to it, and the middle had nothing at all. "Have they had a good term?" said Uncle Vernon with even nastier smile. He left without another word. Harry turned to what saw Dursley drive. All three of them were laughing. Harry's mouth went rather dry. What on the earth is going on? Staring at lots of funny detective books. Because of Hedwig, he'd have to ask someone. He stopped a passing guard. He didn't dare mention platform 9 3/4. The guard never heard of Hogwarts, and when Harry couldn't tell him what part of the country it was in, he started to get annoyed. Harry asked for the train that left at 11 o'clock, but the guard said there wasn't one. At the end, the guard strode away, muttering about the time wasters. Harry was now trying hard not to panic. According to the large clock over the arrival board, he had 10 minutes left to get on the train for Hogwarts, and he had no idea how to do it. He was stranded in a middle of the stations with a trunk he couldn't hardly fit, a pocket full of wizard money, and a large owl. Hagrid must have forgotten to tell him something you had to do by tapping the third block on the wrist to get in the dungeon out. He wondered if he should get his wand and start tapping ticket dispensers, stand between the platforms 9 and 10, and then moments a group of people behind him. He caught a few words but they were saying. Packs of muggles, of course. Did I not break? No, okay, let's go. Harry swung around the sleeper with the plump, who was talking to 4 boys with all flaming red hair. Each of them was pushing the trunk like Harry in front of him, and they had an owl. Heart hammering, Harry pushed the cart after them. They stopped, and so did he. Just near enough to hear what they were saying. "Now, what's a platform?" said the boy's mother. 9 3/4, said a small girl, also red-headed, who was holding her hand. "Mom, can I go?" "You're not old enough, Ginny. Now be quiet." "All right, Percy, you go first." What looked like the oldest boy marched toward the platform 9 and 10. Harry watched carefully not to blink. in case he missed it. But the boy reached and diving barriers between in two platforms. A large crowd of tormentors came swarming in front of him, and by the time the last backpack was cleared away, the boy had vanished. "Fred, you're next," said the plump woman said. "I'm not Fred, I'm George," said the boy. "Honestly, woman, you call yourself mother, our mother? Can I tell I'm George?" "Sorry, George dear, only joking. I am Fred," said the boy, and he went off. His twin called after him to hurry up, but he must done so, because a second later he had gone. But how did he do it? Now the third brother was walking briskly toward the barrier. He was almost there, and then quietly, suddenly, he wasn't anywhere. He was nothing else of it. "Excuse me, Harry," said the plump woman. "Hello, dear," she said. "First time at Hogwarts? Ron's new too." She pointed to his last and youngest of all her sons. He was tall, thin, and giggling with freckles, big hands and feet, and a long nose. "Yes, Harry. The thing is, I don't know how to get into the platform," he said kindly. Said to Harry. "Not to worry," she said. "All you do is walk straight at the barriers between 9 and 10. Don't stop, and don't be scared. You'll crash into it. That's very important. Best to do it a bit if you run, if you're nervous. Go before Ron." "Okay," said Harry. He pushed his trolley around and stared at the barrier. He looked very solid. He started to walk at it. People jolted him on their way to platform 9 and 10. Harry walked more quickly, and then he was going to smash right into the barrier when he'd be in trouble. Leaning forward in his cart, he broke into a heavy run. The barrier was coming nearer and nearer, and he couldn't be able to stop. The car went out of control. He was a foot away. He closed his eyes, ready to catch. It didn't come. He kept on running. He opened his eyes, and Scarlet steam engine was waiting for the platform packed with people. And the sign overhead said Hogwarts, Express 11 o'clock. Harry looked behind him and rode ironed archway. Sorry, it just hurts. Okay. Where the barrier had been was the platform 9 3/4. He had done it. Smoke from the engine drifted over his hands of the shattering cloud, while cats of every color wounded there. There, between their legs, owls hooted to be one. Wait. "Oh, Niall," he heard the old woman sigh. The boy with red locks was surrounded by a small cloud. "Give us a look. Lee, go on." The boy lifted his lid of a box in his arms, and the people around him shrieked and yelled. As something inside poked out a long, hairy leg, Harry pressed on through the crowd until he found an empty compartment near the end of the train. But he put Hagrid inside first. Then he started to shove his trunk toward the train door. He tried to lift it up the steps, but he could hardly reach one end, and twice he dropped it painfully on his foot. One hand, it was one of the red-haired twins he followed through the barrier. "Oh, yes, please," Harry panted. "Oi, Fred, come here and help." The twins helped. Harry's trunk was last tugged away in the corner of the compartment. "Thanks," said Harry, pushing his spotty hair out of his eyes. "What's that?" one of the twins suddenly saying, as Harry, as pointed at Harry's scar, lightning scar. "Bimley," said the other twin. "Are you?" he said. First twin, he added to Harry. "What?" said Harry. "Harry Potter?" chorused the twins. "Oh, him," said Harry. Yes, I am." The two boys gawked at him, and Harry felt himself turning red. To his relief, the voice came floating in the train. George, are you there?" "Coming, Mom," with the last look at Harry. The twins hopped off the train. Harry could see the window there, half hidden, and he could watch the red-haired family on the platform and hear what they were saying. The mother had taken out a handkerchief. "Ron, you've got something up your nose." The youngest boy tried to jerk out of the way, but he grabbed him and began rubbing at the end of his nose. "Mom, giraffe," said he. Wiggled free. "Ah," said Eagle. "Got something on his nose," said one of the twins. "Shut up," said Ron. "Where's Percy?" said the mother. "He's coming now." The oldest boy came striding into sight. He had already changed into his bellowing black Hogwarts robes, and Harry noticed a shiny red and gold badge on his chest with the letter P on it. Can't stay long, Mother," he said. "I'm up front, and the prefects got 2 compartments to themselves." "Oh, are you Prefect Percy?" said one of the twins, and an air of great surprise. "You should have said something, or we had no idea. Hang on, I think I remember him saying something about it," said the other twins. "Once or twice a minute all summer." "Oh, shut up," said Percy the Perfect. "How come Percy gets new robes anyway?" said one of the twins. "Because he's perfect," said the mother fondly. "All right, dear. Well, have a good term, and send me an owl when you get there." She kissed Percy on the cheek, and then she turned to the twins. Now you two this series, behave yourself. If I get one more owl telling me you've blown this up with the toilet, or great idea, though. Thanks, Mom. It's not funny. And look after Ron. Don't worry, Ickle. Ronkins is safe with us. Don't worry. Shut up, said Ron again. He was almost tall as a twin already. And his nose that was really loud. And his nose was still pink, where his mother had rubbed it. Hey, Mom said, guess what? Guess who we met on the train? And that's where we'll stop. Bye! Oh, I'm just saying, remember, like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. And if you forgot, I got braces. I love them. Oh, also, I got my braces at... Wait, never mind. Bye!